Today, we went and visited some friends who live out in the woods. And it was pretty amazing. Um, my girlfriend and her daughter didn't like it, but I thought it was cool. To see these people living with tons of animals in an environment that I probably couldn't handle. Like I could feel when we got there, I was a little shocked. But it's super impressive because they, take care of all these animals. And I think I could handle it if I had to, but I would never choose to handle it. And they've chosen this life. And it's, it's cool. It's very interesting. And part of the visit was my dog visiting a pit bull that they have. And their pit bull bit my dog. But I think I'm going to adopt this pit bull because this pit bull's been killing their livestock. So they need to get rid of it. And I'm nervous on the one hand. I've had incidences, with my dog hurting other dogs. Now he's older. I think I have to be more concerned about him. But I've got PTSD from those instances. But that's, something for me to get over. And I can feel that fear kind of in my brain. Yeah. So anyway, it was an interesting and surreal day. The way that these people live is vastly different from the way that we live. They're not entirely self-sufficient, but they grow a lot of their own stuff, and they have all this livestock that provides them with food. And in a way, it's kind of like confronting, because it's like, wow, like these people are so independent in a way that I'm not. It's almost intimidating in a way. Like, wow, like there's so much stuff that these people do for themselves and know how to do for themselves that I don't know how to do. So it was pretty impressive in that way. And it was very interesting to see this woman. It's a couple and their kids, but the woman has never looked happier. She's like totally in her element, and it's clear that she's in her element. Like, I think she's like in her own little version of heaven. So it was just very interesting to see that. Yeah, it was wild. And it's in this part of, this is an hour and a half from where we live. This is not a different part of the world. This is the Bay Area, practically. But, a different part of the Bay Area that I think a lot of people don't know about. Like, we were talking about that too. Like, this is not California. No, this is California. It's very much California. There's a lot about California that a lot of people don't know. It's up in the hills. It's, wilder up there. People are different. People live differently up there. They have different views. It's very interesting. I think if people saw that, like that's not what they equate to Bay Area, California. Everybody thinks Bay Area, California is, Silicon Valley, like flamboyant, opulent, money and egos and all this stuff. And there's a lot of different stuff. These people live out in the country, and they got rifles and trucks and all this kind of stuff. The kind of stuff that people would probably equate to a different part of the country. And they're politically liberal and all this kind of stuff. So it was a fascinating day. And I've got some work ahead of me. I think I'm going to take this dog, and we will see where it goes. But I'm looking forward to adding another animal to my life, and hopefully I can give this animal a good life and continue my current dog's good life. But I definitely I feel something like I'm coming down from the day. There's definitely something happened today.